We're back, lower body day today. Just got back from the track, another crappy day. Super slow sprints, acceleration based. So I did some 10 yards. Started with some ball reaction. Get up and get them on as few get the ball as few bounces as possible. And we went into 10 yard sprint, super slow there, and then some super slow 20 yards too. So body's just been a little fatigued. Haven't been sleeping, so but we just so we really do as many reps as I want, just because times were not getting any faster, and I wasn't gonna see any big differences. So we called it, not as going as much as I would like with the acceleration sprints, those shorter sprints, but make do. We keep moving on. We keep plugging away. Next, we're gonna go here. We're gonna do that force-based power set. So we're gonna create a lot of force, overcoming iso squats into the rack. We're gonna do band resistant depth drops. Take on a lot of force, or force absorbing, whatever you want to call it, even though you can't technically absorb force. Who really cares? It's just a term. But yeah, we're not absorbing force. We're just taking on the impact, working on braking, working on balancing. It's not working on a perfect landing. Who cares about perfect landings? It's just using that to create a ton of force into the ground, into your body, because you're going to be taking on a lot of forces in sports and life. So we do that with that. Then we're going to do some dumbbell jumps, vertical jumps up in the kitchen again. Hopefully not come through the floor. And then we'll do the Blaine Broads out in the other room to from the seated position, land on the pad. So we'll get started here with the overcoming isos. We're going to go 3-second hold, relax, and then contract again for another 3 seconds. If I can find my pegs to you just gotta watch the nuts. Relax. So we just added a bumper plate this week. Again, it's gonna be tough because I'm gonna have to hunch over to get up here, but you know, I don't feel like bringing everything back up in the garage to set stuff up. Ow. My head. Stupid little hook things up here. You can feel it. I feel a lot of force. Just impact there. Alright, we'll go do dumbbell jump. Oh crap, my games. Never mind. Dumbbell jumps, what did I lose? So we'll stick with the same weight. We'll just stick with 20s and just try and get higher. We got the OVR jump up, set up there, so we'll keep that going. Alright, there's one we already went higher than last week. Okay. That's good. Like, even though my sprints sucked, feeling kind of crummy, feeling like just fatigued and beat down. All those jumps, every one of them was above my highest last week. So that's you gotta celebrate the little wins. I'm actually gonna move this into my spare bedroom, my jump room. That's what I used last winter as a jump room. So again, we're gonna go in there rather than out here. So start about 6 feet and just work our way up. I don't get how guys are doing like 11 feet on these. I can't even do it right. Maybe the broad jump at 11 feet. We're gonna hit squats, sets of 4, and then we're gonna mix in our Bray Wyatts in between the gymnast bridge. So really work on that spinal extension. We might change just because the shoulder has been acting up again. So we'll see how those feel. Those are one thing that kind of aggravate it usually. So we'll play around, see. Otherwise we'll find some other extension. We'll go out on the GHR and just hang there. Rock. Oh. Next up, we're going to go our slow lower calf raise. So I'm just going to go safety squat bar that I have up this week. And we're just going to see, I've never done this, I don't think, with safety squat bar slow lower, so we'll see. I don't know if this weight's going to be good or not. We're just going to go 1 minute down. So nice and slow, get a lot of time under tension. The Achilles, the calf. Some heavy or somewhat heavy load. I mean, it's not super heavy load, but again, we're going a long time, so it doesn't have to be as heavy. So we'll see how this feels. So start at the top. Just might not look like we're really moving, but we are slow, slow. Yeah, I probably need to do more weight next time. We're just gonna hold for a minute down at the bottom end too, since this is not, the load doesn't feel too bad. Good stretch in the calf, load under that Achilles. And after this, we will finish with supine, straight leg hamstring impulses, and then hip flexor impulses. So now there's good volume because we did 10 by 4 in the squats. Legs are feeling, quads are feeling gone right now. So we'll hit the hamstrings and hip flexors, and that'll be good. Okay, it's feeling good. This hold, I can feel it right now. That's good. Oh yeah, you don't always feel it right away at the isos, and then you feel it at the end. So get the weight off this, go out, do our impulses, be done for the day. Rest, hopefully get a good night's sleep tonight. Bounce back with our movement day tomorrow, get everything feeling good again for our Friday, Halloween Friday. Stay tuned for Halloween. You never know who's gonna show up. But we finished up the day, not the greatest training day, not the worst. I've had plenty of worse, had plenty of better too. But again, sprints suck today. I don't know, whether it's just bad sleep, just not nutrition, not up to par, just training early in the morning, just whatever it is, I just wasn't there. But find wins no matter where. You can always find some sort of win, whether it's a training in your training session or just in your day in general. And that was, I was 2 inches higher on my weighted dumbbell jumps. Well, of course, it's weighted for dumbbell vertical jumps. So it was 2 inches higher, over 2 inches higher with the same weight. So that's an improvement. So finding small wins. Yes, legs were kind of toast by the 10x4 squats. But again, find the wins, whatever it is, whether it's a new PR, whether it's just form is better, whether you're feeling better, whether you did something faster, whether you jumped higher, whether you did more reps, did a heavier weight, whatever it be. Find the little wins, because you can always find some sort of win. Maybe it's just that you completed your workout when you didn't feel like you didn't have the motivation to do it. Like I did today. That could be another one. I completed my workout. I got it in. I didn't just say screw it and skip it just because something sucked. I didn't just stop. So find the wins in every little thing, whether it's a training, whether it's life, whether it's work, whether it's whatever the situation is. Find those little wins, celebrate those little wins, and learn and grow from those failures. Forget the failure, but remember the lesson you learned, and learn from those wins, learn from those losses, and just keep plugging away. That's what I got for you today, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll be back again. Might not have tomorrow's the movement day on there. We'll see if we film that. But otherwise, stay tuned for Friday. We'll have our Halloween edition. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, guys.